platform for men and women to come together where we keep it real and raw.
As always, it's our judgment-free zone. No judgmental people allowed. No negativity. Will be deleted and blocked.
Yes, yes, yes. And as always, here on Kickin and Raw, okay? Every Saturday night at 10:30, the time I just tuned in to. We're going to talk about all topics relatable to you and I that matters the most. That's hard for you and I to discuss with your friends, your family, whatever. You name it, mental health, relationships, family development, you name it. We're talking about it here on Kickin and Raw.
All right, so tonight's discussion is a little bit deep. Well, excuse me, a lot of it deep. I will let you know this is sensitive content. So please be advised that this is something that will offend you in any way or get you riled up. Please feel free to skip tonight's live and tune back in next Saturday at 10:30 for a much lighter topic. I'll go ahead and give y'all a few minutes to decide if you would like to be here for tonight's topic. If not, we're going to keep on rolling and we'll let Miss D introduce the questioners tonight.
Yes, I'm going to jump right on into the question.
Hey viewers, we love y'all.
Hey.
And before we jump right into it, because Shania did, let you guys know it is a sensitive topic. How is everyone feeling on this Saturday night? Because this is a deep one, Peach. You can't just jump right into it, girl. It's a deep one. It's a deep one tonight.
It is pretty deep.
So how's everybody feeling? I'm going to start with me. I'm feeling great. It's been a chill Saturday so far. Been getting some things done around the house. Spending time with family and loved ones. And now we here, like we always is every Saturday. Danielle, how's your Saturday been?
Ooh! My Saturday has been busy and crazy. But you know what? I'm here living it up, keeping it raw. Okay, gotcha.
Miss D, how your Saturday been?
My Saturday has been wonderful. I had a nice little lazy day. I slept in a little bit, enjoyed that, watched a little bit of TV. It was a nice little Saturday.
Okay.
What about you?
All right, Shania.
I've had a busy day. Been busy. I've been cleaning. I've been manifesting positivity into my life today. So it's been a pretty productive day, I must say.
That's wonderful.
Yes,
Yeah, so everybody's been busy. Anyway.
yes.
But yes, tonight, as we said, this is a really, really deep topic.
And I just want to say, before she gets into the deep topic, don't worry about my shoes. My toe hurts. Thank you. We do keep it real all day. Because I know how people be trying to, be a little slick. All right. Y'all see my shoes on my feet every Saturday. Don't worry about today.
That's how my toes gonna be hurting later. These pointed toes.
Right. All right.
But yes, as I said, this is a really deep topic. It's really serious. It may bring up a lot of feelings for individuals. So we just want to say, stay tuned in if you want to hear what we have to say, because we all have different viewpoints on this. As well as if you need to exit the video, please do so as well.
And also, before we do jump into the question, I will say this. Because this is such a deep topic, it can, like Ms. Danielle said, provoke a lot of emotions. So I will say, we are all about respect, and we are all about positivity. We will not tolerate anyone in the comments, any of our viewers or supporters, bashing anyone. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. We can all agree to disagree. If we see you doing that, we will delete you from this live because we don't want anyone arguing in the comments. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that.
Yeah. And since this conversation is so deep tonight, I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag, viewers, because I know some of y'all waiting to find out who the winner is. So, ladies, as we always say, hashtag Kickin and Raw, hashtag Raw, hashtag Real Ass Women. And the winner was Victoria Sky.
Yes,
Go, Vicky! So, Vicky won. She did exactly what we said, and she hit the inbox first. And she gave us exactly what Kickin and Raw says. at the end of every show because that's what we stand for. So, Vicky, we will be hitting you up so we can cash after you that $25.
Yes.
Or you can do a $25 gift card of your choice, boo.
Yes.
Go, Vicky. Yes, we love it. We love it. We love it.
Thank you for
And
your
by the
support.
way, yes, thank you. And I want to thank everybody who even commented or sent the inbox. If I could, I would have blessed everyone with some cash apps tonight.
Yes.
Catch me next time, boo.
All right. We do have something planned.
Yes.
Yes.
We're in the midst of planning something definitely for our loyal supporters and viewers.
We definitely are.
So please still stay tuned.
Yes.
Yes, Vicky, but you're the winner, boo. We'll be inviting you
Congratulations.
after the show
Yes.
so you can get your prize, baby. All right, so we're going to get right into it, right, ladies?
Yes,
Because this
yeah.
is deep. And I don't know why Miss D just grilled me, y'all, on the low. I know y'all see that too. But all right. Don't come for me tonight because it's a deep topic.
I didn't drill you, I promise. I apologize ahead of time if any of my facial expressions seem meaner. I don't know how you women do it with the big lashes because these things is weighing down my eyelids. It's changing my facial expression.
Oh, woo, that's a lie. I would have ripped them bitches right off. Okay. Yes.
I still want to be
Well, then,
cute,
yo,
though.
I just want to say, girl, you're looking good. Yes. You got the ponytail slave,
Ponytail pop.
breast sitting up right,
You know.
thighs juicy, heels on,
You know.
smile right. I just want to say she look good. We got to keep, lifting each other up. All right, so we didn't talk enough. We didn't vibe enough. We about to get into it because it's going to be real tonight.
Yes.
It's going to be real.
Yes, so I'm now going to go ahead and jump right into the question. Question is, if you are pregnant and the child's father says he does not want it or isn't ready, would you continue with the pregnancy or would you end it? And if you do continue with the pregnancy, is the child's father still responsible for the kid?
Yes. So we're going to reiterate that just so y'all can hear that again.
Yes.
If you were pregnant and the child's father states that he does not want the child or is not ready for kids, would you continue with your pregnancy or would you end it? And if you decide to keep the child, is the child's father still held responsible?
Yes.
I think we're going to start off tonight with Miss D. Miss D, why don't you go ahead and hit it off tonight?
Okay. I'll go ahead and start then. Me personally, I feel like
beautiful over there.
she is. I love that hair.
Thank you, girl.
I believe, me personally, that a conversation definitely needs to be had. I feel you should sit down, both of you, both parents, sit down to have a conversation. I feel that the man's opinion should be heard, even though I still believe, yes, it's your body and the final decision will still be ultimately yours. But I don't necessarily mean that his opinions aren't valued. You should still sit down and have a talk. You could possibly come to an understanding or agreement. He could say his opinions, you might agree and be like, you know what? Or he might agree with you and say, I respect that, let's do this. I just feel like the conversation should be had. Me personally, I would keep the child because my feelings on abortions, but I would keep the child. Now, me personally, I still feel like everybody should choose the choice that's right for them. Whatever works best for you, I feel like that's the choice that you need to make. But me, that's my choice that I would go with. And that's how I feel. I feel like also with keeping a child, you should also be prepared mentally to be going into it as a single parent and doing this alone. I feel like even if the child's father changes his mind and is like, I want to be there, that's a positive and that's a blessing, but I still feel you should be prepared because you don't know. He's already told you flat out, I don't want this. So you should be prepared and have that mentality of knowing I'm bringing this child up by myself. Now, I feel like it's not an easy situation regardless. Either choice you go, I feel like no choice is better than the other. It's no right or wrong choice, basically. Now, as far as do I feel that the child's father should still be held responsible? No, I do not believe that the man should still be responsible for that child because I feel like why would he be held responsible when I knew for a fact beforehand he already told me he didn't want this? I knew what I was getting into beforehand. Me and him are both grown adults, consenting adults. We knew what we were doing when we were doing what we were doing. We knew what it led to. Even if we used protective measures to avoid it, we're still adults. We took sex education. We know that those measures are still not 100% accurate. So we still knew it could come to this. So either way it go, we at this same starting point, this end point. So he made his point clear and I understood it. So I feel like I can't hold him responsible for a choice I decided to make. I made the choice to continue on, knowing this beforehand before I made my choice. So I don't feel he should be held responsible for this. I also feel like you could look at it as being selfish, even though I know a lot of females will find that offensive or also not really like it, but that's my own personal opinion. I feel like it can be looked at as selfish for keeping that child, regardless of your reasons, regardless if it's health, because you feel like you were told you can't have kids and you could possibly, this could be your only chance, or if for religion or for belief reasons. Like for me, my belief is I don't believe in abortions, so that's my belief. I feel like it can still be viewed as selfish because it's your personal feelings. And that can be selfish because you're basically choosing to keep this child knowing this man didn't want it. And now you're basically saying he's responsible for something that he never wanted to begin with.
Okay.
All right, so that was a lot and that was deep. So I'm going to ask you a question, Miss D. You know, I'm sure all of us do. So my question to you is, you said you do feel the man has a choice, correct?
Not that he has a choice.
Did you or did you not say? I just want a yes or no.
No.
I didn't really want to go into a deep. All right. So you said he don't have a choice.
No.
All right. Well, I have nothing else to say then.
But I still feel his opinion should be heard, even though I feel like the choice will still ultimately be the woman's. I still feel his feelings opinions should still be heard.
Okay. I can respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
So I'll go ahead. And hey viewers, hello. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Let's see who's tuned in. Hello,
Yes.
everybody.
Yes.
Again, tonight's topic is very sensitive. It's very deep. If this is something that will offend you or upset you, we apologize, but we also have to keep it real raw at all times.
Yeah.
If tonight's not for you, please tune in to next Saturday. It'll be a much lighter topic than tonight. And
Yeah.
you want to go ahead and say yes?
Yeah, I would.
Well, I think before you go, we can chime into the comments.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see who's here.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us every Saturday at 10:30 for The Raw.
Right.
Raw. Hey,
Raw.
Anthony Baker,
Raw.
Antonio Lacrosse Life,
Hey.
James Johnson. Hey, Aaron,
Hey,
Tyrone
Ryan.
Wright.
Hey.
Hey, Ryan, girl.
Hey, Ryan, Zachary, Miss Crystal Mason.
Hey, Judy.
Hey. Miss Crystal Mason said, "Hey, ladies, looking good. Can't
Thank
watch
you.
tonight because I don't have much megabyte, but I will tune in next Saturday. Love y'all."
Oh, yes. But as we say, thank y'all for watching us every Saturday. We really
Yes.
appreciate it. We love doing this.
So before we move on, I do have a question for Miss D.
Yes.
So when did this turn? When did this answer turn? Because you had stated that the man had a choice. Then you said, no, he don't have a choice, which threw me off. And then you said you could still, talk as adults, which you can, and go from there. They still need to be heard. Is that correct?
Yes, but I feel like I can't say he has a choice because that
But
would
you
be
did.
contradicting
You
myself.
said that.
No, I said you should still sit down, have a conversation. I feel like his opinion and stuff should still be heard, even though at the end of the day, it's your body and you will still make the final decision.
No, I disagree. So what I'm going to say about that is, one, if you're going to go talk to the other parent and you're saying it's still my choice, then why are you talking to them?
Because I still feel like their opinion and their feelings should still be heard.
Be heard? Why? What are you doing about their feelings and them being heard to change it? What are you doing? I say if you were going to someone and you guys were agreeing together, you're basically saying that you're making this choice by yourself. Yes or no?
Me personally, yes, but some people might actually come to an agreement. That's why I said you still sit down, hear his opinion. Some people might actually change their opinion or hear him out. Me personally, I already know how I feel about abortion, so I know I wouldn't change my opinion.
So basically, you're going to him to talk to him about it, but basically, I hear you, but I really don't care because I'm still going to keep the child. That's what you're saying,
and
right?
I will let him know too my opinions. I feel this
Well,
way.
hold on. He should already knew that, one, when you were dealing with him, or he didn't know that.
He did, but some people don't.
So
have
that
those
means that you
conversations.
don't. Why are you telling him that again? Because he already knows what you believe in when it comes to children, correct? Right or wrong?
Correct.
So why are you sitting down to explain to him or hear his opinion or his choice when you're saying at the end of the day it's not going to matter because I'm still going to keep the child?
Because I just feel like it's right to hear what he has to say, not.
But it's also right to make a decision with the father. It's not up. I feel like it's not up to you to just say, "Oh, how you feel? All right, whatever. Well, I'm still going to go over here and do that. I just disagree with it. But if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. That's your opinion. But I feel like you're putting it like, oh, I'm going to go to the father and, I want to hear him out. His opinion matters so much. But really, I don't care because I'm still keeping a baby. Do y'all get what I'm saying?
I definitely.
So it kind of looks like you're going back. It kind of looks like you're trying to cover up the fact that basically you just want to say, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. You basically want to say, I don't care. I'm still doing what I want to do regardless.
I mean, I still
It's like you covering up with that, oh, I'm going to still talk to him. Y'all get what I'm saying?
What's the point of talking to him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are you talking to somebody if you're still going to make that choice on your own?
I don't know. I just feel like I should still sit down and hear him out. I feel like it's my body, so I'm gonna make that choice.
But what are you doing
to?
You're hearing him out, but what are you doing to change that?
I think basically,
What are you doing? You're hearing him out, then what's next?
I'm still gonna make that final decision. I feel it's.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Because the simple fact is,
I don't get it.
Men are put
I'm
in
not
this
sitting
situation.
down with you to get your opinion on something.
that
If I
care
know
about.
I'm doing what I want to do. You're wasting your energy, you're wasting his energy, and you're wasting your time.
Yeah, you're wasting time. Right, I agree.
I don't know. I guess I feel like I should still hear them out because I still feel like it's a messed up situation because men don't have that choice. It's not their fault they can't have children. We are. So it's basically.
I don't think
they
it's
don't
about
look at
that.
choice.
I think that was all the way left.
No, I'm saying that's how I look at it. So I feel like they should still, I still want to hear.
But
what
you
have
make
to
the
say.
decision, period, whether they have something to say about it or not.
Yeah. So why am I acting like I care? But really, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care.
I know it seems like that. I do care, but I'm still gonna make that. It's weird to explain. I do care, but it's like I'm still making that decision because it's my body. Like even.
So what's up with the whole "it's my body" thing?
Well, let me
Hold on, Danielle. What's up with the whole "it's my body" thing and it's my choice? And then but I'ma still talk to you. Do you hear how it sounds?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted you to hear that. All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question, okay?
We're gonna reiterate the question because this question is deep.
Again, the question is, if you were pregnant and your significant other made whatever y'all had going on, states that he does not want the baby, are you going to keep the baby or end the pregnancy? chose on keeping the baby, do you think that the father is responsible to help you raise his child and so forth? Okay. What I'm going to say is this. I'm pro-choice all the way. Women, women, women. When I make decisions for me, I don't care who has an opinion. I'm not even asking your opinion, okay? If I want to keep the child, it's going to be because I want to keep the child. If I want to end my pregnancy, it's going to be because I want to end my pregnancy. There's no gray area in this for me. It's my choice. I'm not honestly, I'm not sitting down talking to you because I don't sit down and talk to you about anything when it's dealing with me and my body and Danielle. It's me and my choice, period, straight. That's no in between. So I feel like if you want to have the child, have it. If you don't have it. I don't think that you should make that choice based on somebody else's opinion, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to have to go. As a woman who's been pregnant, that had children and everything, you are the one that's going to have to go through the process of the 9 months. I mean, if you have it, you're going to have to go through all that. Okay, you might have the man, if he chose to be around or whatever. You might have him on the side supporting you, but all in all, it's you. You're the one that's going to have to deal with it. So, no, your opinion doesn't matter to me on that decision. As far as, are you responsible for taking care of the child? You engaged in intercourse, unstable or stable, and now that the child is coming out, you want to say that this is the case of someone saying that they don't want the child and the mom does want it, or whatever the case, and you want to say that, oh, I'm not ready. Well, you were ready to get it in, so now you're not ready to have the child? No, it doesn't work like that. So if I was to keep the child, first of all, let's be clear as well. If I'm keeping the child, I'm going to make sure I'm 10 toes, 10 all the way up, okay? I'm going to make sure that when I am preparing for this child, I am ready to take care of this child with or without my partner, okay? Let's be clear. And I think a lot of people out there, men and women, get that mixed up. Y'all not ready. If you're going to take on this responsibility and have this baby, you also need to be prepared for what you need to do to take on this responsibility. So I honestly think that you are a coward, and in some other words, but I'm going to just say coward, just to be respectful, to have a seed on here on this earth and not want to be involved in your child's life at all, walking around seeing your child, hearing about your child, seeing pictures, whatever you want to name it. I think you are a coward and some other things. So, no, me personally, I wouldn't pressure you to be there, but I do think that you're a coward, period, point blank. So that's my opinion on that.
Okay. All right, so I have a question. So, you keep saying women, women, women.
Yes, women.
Women, women, women.
And I believe that
pro-choice. It's driving me crazy.
Okay, hold on, let me say this. I believe that no man has the right to tell a woman when where to have a child, and I know y'all have heard that, but that's exactly what I believe. So save it for whoever else that wants to hear that.
All right. Woo! All right. So
We told y'all this conversation was very deep and it's real raw in here tonight.
So, all I keep hearing coming out of your mouth, Danielle, is women, 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 women.
Yes.
It's driving me crazy. Because honestly, I'm honestly tired of hearing it. I see and I know a lot of women or females, whatever you want to call it, who just, and not even that, just around the world, a lot of women feel like they're obligated. Why? Why do you feel so obligated? Who said that when it comes to a child, you're running things? Who says that your parenting skills are better than a father's? Who said that everything you do and say goes? I'm sick of the bullshit with women. Stop. You're not obligated to everything. And yes, I said it. You're not obligated to everything. And it drives me crazy because it's like, on a man's point of view, and me knowing a lot of men and me being cool, having a lot of guy friends, or even dealing with guys, it's like, it's so hard for them to I can't even find the words because I gotta watch how I'm bringing this. It's so hard for them to just be heard. It's so hard for them to always make choices. It's so hard for them just to be a father sometimes. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying for the fathers who 24/7 fathers who got custody of their kids, who do what they got to do. Salute to you, respect to you, mm-hmm. and shout out to the single dads, right. And the fathers that's holding it down by themselves. Right. I just feel like women think, or I ain't even gonna say think, women just feel they obligated to everything. And I feel like what Danielle was saying is what she believe in. Like she said, she stand on it, it's her opinion. But I disagree because I feel like even though it's a woman's body, a man do have a choice. Because y'all lay down and make that child together, all right? And why do you get to say what goes with the child? Whether you want to keep the child or abort the child. He may not be ready, and that's okay. Everybody is not financially stable. Everybody is not mentally ready to be mother and fathers. Yes, you laid down, you did whatever you did, and then some of these men get set up. Yes, I said it. Yeah, you're laying down, having sex, whatever. The woman and the man knew what they were doing. But when I say set up, I mean like some of these men are smart. They are out here using protection. They are out here trying to protect themselves from bringing kids into the world when they're not ready. But sometimes condoms don't always work. You know what I'm saying? I know they got the Plan B thing out here now. They got birth control. But some men do try to avoid it, and it still happens. Mm-hmm. And that's okay because it's life. But what's not okay to me is when women think men don't have a voice and that they're obligated to everything. I just don't understand. So my question is, where's the obligation coming from? Besides, this is your body, where's it coming from?
Well, I'm not gonna say it has anything to do with obligation with me. With me, it's all about me. Yes, I'm selfish, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Period, point blank. There's no gray area. So when it comes to me, I'm gonna make decisions for me. The doctor's not making the decision for me. My family's not making the decision for me.
Well, we're not talking about the doctor. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. We're talking about the men here.
And the father is not making that decision for me. For me, when it involves me, it's about me. The only person that's making the decision for me is me.
All right, Danielle. It seems like you still went over the question.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well,
you basically just said you're selfish. Cool. A lot of women are. And a lot of men are too. Mm-hmm. But that has nothing to do with what I just asked. Well, and I just proves my point that women really feel like they're obligated to everything when in reality they're not.
When it's my body, I'm obligated. It's my body.
Okay, you said for you're going to do what you want because you're selfish. Mm-hmm. But that's still not telling me the overall answer on why women feel like they're obligated to their choice.
Women. I only can speak for
but
me.
This is what we're all answering.
I know, but I'm only answering for me. You know, I don't know what other women's reasons
but
are.
That's what I'm speaking on. The women out here who feel they're obligated around the world on everything.
Because I don't feel obligated. I just feel like
I feel like you, because you said it was selfish, I guess that's just you being selfish. Mm-hmm. But I feel like a lot of women out here, it's just, I'm obligated. I'm the mom, I'm running shit, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What the father say don't matter. Over here is what I'm going to do, what I choose to do. And it's always, it's too much. You're not obligated. Sit down. The father does have a say in pregnancy, in raising the kids, anything. Like, stop. It's annoying as fucking. Honestly, I really do feel bad for some of the men out here because the shit that I be experiencing and hearing, it's just like, whoa. Like, who told you that you had that right?
I respect.
That's just how I feel.
I respect what you're saying, but for me, like I said, I don't feel obligated. When it comes to me, it's about me. Period.
When it comes to you, you're selfish. You
Yeah.
already said that.
I
So
agree.
I mean, you're good. The men you deal with know you're selfish.
Yeah, they do.
So
I mean,
you
you
know,
do, not they.
I'm talking about period in life. Like we're not. That doesn't even need to be talked about. But I'm talking about period in life. You know what I'm saying? You said you agree, but are you sure about that?
Yes, I actually do feel that women feel they're obligated to a lot of things in life, especially when it comes to children, not just this particular situation. And I can even own up and say that I feel obligated because I feel like I'm carrying the child is in my body, and I'm one of those females when it comes to this situation that feels like I'm obligated. But I can own up to that. But I do feel a lot of females feel obligated about a lot of things.
Okay.
I can't, like, I just don't get it. Like, how do you feel? Not you, just period. How do you feel that when it comes to pregnancy, you're the only person who matters? You're the only person who makes decisions. You're the only person that's obligated. How? How do you?
Soccer. So if you see, this is really deep. You done heard different opinions. Well, mine is a fact. That's not an opinion. But you done heard a different viewpoint as it is already. I'm just saying facts. But
We're gonna dive in.
Actually, I had a question for Miss Danielle.
Okay,
also.
go ahead, girl.
I know you said basically that you feel men are still responsible for the child after having a child.
They are responsible, and I said that they are cowards if they don't take care of a seed that's walking on earth. I don't care what your situation is.
My question is,
And that's for the mothers too. That's cowards. Okay, let's be clear.
my question to you is, don't you feel basically that that's forcing somebody to be a parent, even though you chose and made that choice for the both of you, and he didn't have a say in that choice.
Mm-hmm.
You made that choice, and now you're basically saying that he's responsible for something he had no say in.
Right.
So you're
I'm so glad I'm not a
basically
man.
you're basically saying, I'm making this choice for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're forced to basically be a
I'm
father,
making a choice for me.
and it's
Mhm.
either you're in this child's life and you're responsible for it, even though you had no say in this decision, or basically be considered a deadbeat.
I said I make the decision for me. I don't care about your point of view. Let's be clear. So yes.
For you, what about the child?
Well, if I'm having this child, it's because I want to bring my seed into life. I don't care what your decision is, because like I said, I'm the parent. Let me answer. I'm the parent that's if I bring the seed into the world, I'm ready to take on what comes with that seed. Let's be clear.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Now,
If you're gonna be bringing kids to the world, you definitely should be taking care of
I
them.
know that you look at it
For
when
real.
you're making that choice as it's basically you're making that choice for you because it's your body, but technically you are making a choice for him because that seed is part his.
I understand what you're saying. I understand. And you were asking about why did I feel like he's responsible? Well, first of all, you have a seed out here that you're walking around. Whatever your reason that you say you're not wanting the child, your seed is out here. If I'm a mother, which I am, but this is besides the point, and I have a seed out here, then I'm walking past left and right, seeing on social media, because you know social media everywhere or whatever, and I'm not gonna feel some way of taking care of my child. What kind of person are you? I don't care what your decision is in life. You know how many people that's not ready to have children in this world, and they have to get ready? Do you know how many people? Hold on. Do you know how many women?
I'm gonna forget. Some people. Let's make this clear, okay? She said, you know how many people in this world not ready for kids. That's the problem. That's why a lot of kids are fucked up. Let's make it clear. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are not ready for kids, and that's why. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her finish before she forget, but.
So yeah, and also I said I'm not gonna force you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I don't need to force you because my child will be straight regardless.
Yeah.
So
If you're
that's
forcing people.
that's besides the point. Now, I know we've been going, so I don't know if I quite answered your question.
You did.
Okay, I just
Even
wanted to
though
make
you
sure.
might not force, but some people actually are.
Yes, some
they
people are
basically-
forced. I do agree.
Even though they know, some people actually have children knowing that he didn't want it, just to be vindictive. Not
Yeah.
all women, but
Yeah,
there
I
are some
do
women
agree.
that do vindictive knowing this man didn't want it, and they wanted to force him to be
Yeah.
a father. And then when he's not there, they also call him deadbeats, bash him, and things like that.
Right.
So it's
Well,
basically
first of all,
forcing him will be
anything-
considered a deadbeat.
Anything by force never works. I mean, that's just common sense. I mean, if you're still trying to force somebody to do something, you really need to wake up.
Yeah,
Seriously, like,
forcing is.
it's not working for you now, brother or sister, and it's not going to work for you later. So
Right.
get up.
And you should be forcing anything. All right. But I do want to say that if that other parent, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, is not ready, you actually are technically forcing them. You are. Whether you want to believe it or not. You're technically forcing them. Because they're not ready. So it's like this.
Yeah.
That's it. This on you. This is what it is.
Right.
So you're technically forcing
Yeah,
them.
technically you are. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna jump into the viewers real quick and keep going.
Alright, so hello Deontay Stanley.
Hey, Deontay.
Tyrone Bright, hello.
Hey, guys.
Love you.
Miss Crystal Mason said, Alea said hi.
Hey. Shout out to
Also,
Lele.
Tyrone Wright commented and he says, no, not wearing a condom is what forces you to be a parent. You take the risk, you accept the consequences, period. The baby don't get to decide if it's ready to be born into this world or not, so neither does the father. This is what you created. Get your black ass over here and take care of your motherfucking kid, ready or not.
Okay, cuz.
All right, I have something to say.
Exactly, cuz. Exactly what I said. You feel me? Yes.
I have something to say, cuz you said everything you said was fine. It was facts. But like I just said, some people do use condoms and they try to prevent. All right? Some people do try to prevent things like this. All right? What else? Peach.
That was the only comment, but I would like to say hey to Antonio Johnson, Jali.
Hey, Love you, babe.
Diamond in the Rough, thank you for watching. Jamila
Thanks.
Ford.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. And if I
Hey,
didn't say your
Jamila.
name, hey, everybody. Thank you for watching.
This topic tonight is very, very deep. It's very serious.
A lot of people don't talk about it.
And everybody that we are not seeing, hello. Thank y'all for watching us tonight, okay? And tune in if you want to say something. A comment if you
Use the
need
one in
to.
there, baby. Yeah, in there. Sorry, that was my niece. Gotta take care of the kids. All right. All right. So let's keep it going. It's one in there, baby. You'll see it.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you kind of said, you probably have more to say, I'm sure.
You want to go ahead?
You know, did you want me to
I don't mind.
go
Before you
ahead?
go, any men viewers, please chime in with your comments or anybody else. We also want to hear the men's point of view on this. And we thank, I forgot the name that quick, Tyrone, for your opinion. Thank you so much. We want to hear more men's point of views also.
Yes.
Definitely.
You want to go, Miss Shania? Answer the question, girl. The question of the night.
All right. So I'm going to say this. First of all, I'm not judging anybody with whatever choice you choose to make.
Ooh, yes. Yes. No judging. Judgment free zone.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't judge you. Do what you do.
So this is my standpoint, okay? Hold on, let me get my thoughts together,
Get it
y'all.
together,
Because it's deep. It's so many
Together,
levels
Miss
to this. I do not judge anyone for any choice that they make because I can only assume that when a choice has to be made as big as this, it is not to be taken lightly
Right.
by any means. Whether you choose to continue with your pregnancy or whether you choose not to continue with your pregnancy. The choice is to be made. Of course, it has to be made. Personally, myself, I do not believe in terminating pregnancy. However, that does not mean that I will not hear the person that I have created this child's point of view and opinion, because I would be super selfish to not listen to it. Okay? Now, we did both lay down and we did create this child, whether we use protection, condoms, Plan B, birth control. That could have failed. Yes, it is what it is. I feel like an adult conversation needs to be had. Realistically, can we bring this child into the world together and raise it together? Are you ready for a child? Am I ready for a child? Where are we at financially? Where are we at mentally? Where are we at emotionally? That is a very serious conversation that needs to be had. Personally, myself, I feel like like I said, would not terminate my pregnancy. And if the person that I made this child with says that he is not ready, I can do nothing but respect that, because at least he's being honest. I am not going to make him be there. I mean, I can't. I mean, he doesn't, like you said, you can't, what's forced is not going to work.
Right.
So that is my opinion on that. If I'm keeping the child as I said I would, do I feel like he's responsible? No. I don't. He made it very clear in the beginning that he does not want this child. He is not ready to be a father. And I can only respect that. I am understanding that with continuing on with this pregnancy, that I am solely responsible for this child. I will be a single mother, and I have to stand 10 toes down behind my child. And as I should, as a mother. Now, I will never say that he cannot come back if he decides to. He has a change of heart, or he gets in a better predicament financially, mentally, or emotionally. I will not say that he can't be in that child's life, because that would not be fair. But as a mother, you have to put your child first. So I will not allow any in and out. I'm not going to have a half. If you decide after you said you didn't want a child, you come back and you say, okay, yeah, I want to be a daddy now, you're going to be a daddy. And you're now going to be responsible for that child. There's not going to be no half-stepping from that point forward. And I'm also not going to have any in and out. At that point, I will have to make that decision. Either you're going to step up or you got to go. Because my child's well-being and happiness is always going to be first.
Right. I love it. I feel you.
That's my opinion. But yeah.
I love it, Miss Shania. I love your point of view.
So I'm going to ask you a question, Shania.
Okay.
If you're making your choice by yourself, why are you talking to him?
Why not?
I'm asking you.
Well, no, I'm saying why not? I feel like as an adult, because we made this child together, we have a choice to make. I'm letting him know where I stand, and I want to know where he stands. Okay. We need to know, okay, I don't want to have this child because this, and this. I want to have this child because this, and this. And if he says, you know what, okay, you can have the child, but I choose to remove myself, then it is what it is. But I feel like as adults, you're bringing a child into the world or you're ending your pregnancy, that's a huge decision. Yeah, we need to talk about it.
I don't understand what you're saying. Whether or not the decision is made on to have it or not have it, as adults, you are saying that a conversation is needed, period.
So he knows where I stand and I know where he stands.
Yeah, okay.
Because, if you don't have a conversation, you just go about your life, then what?
Yeah, right. Okay.
I mean, he don't know if you kept the child, if you decided to end the pregnancy or not.
Well, if you're walking around big as that,
but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Go. I know you say you had a question.
I feel I feel I'm not talking to you like, oh, let's talk. What are we gonna do? If I'm already making that choice by myself.
Well, that's personally my decision, but a lot of women,
it's your decision, and I said what I just said.
That's fine.
If I'm not going to no man like, oh, let's talk like adults, and let's talk about this. If I already haven't set in stone that I'm keeping the child.
Now I can see if you don't have it set in stone. And you
right.
But
If you don't have it set in stone, okay, let's talk.
Yeah.
But you said it's already set. She said it's already set. So what we talking for?
I feel like why not? What is it?
I'm gonna talk to you. If I was him, I'm not talking. Like, what are we talking for?
I mean, well,
I want to talk to you. The hell, what we talking for? Like, you made that decision.
Well, I mean, if they have a respectful relationship and they respect each other, if they
I mean, a lot of
talk,
people have a lot of
you know,
respect. A lot of people have a lot of respect.
Like I said, when it comes to me, it's me.
Well, we already know you're not talking. You're selfish.
Yeah.
What you
But
say?
I mean, I respect what you.
I mean, I'm letting him know my intentions. He can let me, like
because
I said.
some do get abortions and then they don't know what happened and they wondering like, well, did she get an abortion or did she
Right.
get a baby?
Right.
Or like, what? So I guess I can understand what you're saying.
And
But
also,
that's not what she was saying.
Oh,
Let's make this clear. That's not what she was saying. So I see what you're trying to do, but
no,
I'm paying attention. It ain't going.
I
Going.
heard that's what she was saying.
Nah.
But I mean, that's just what I heard.
But she was about to say what she's saying.
Okay, got you.
I done lost my train of thought. Because this is, I honestly feel like
It can come back to you. We still on the show. It can come back.
It's so many levels to
It
this.
is.
Everybody's decision is not this. Everybody's decision is what it is. You make your own choices at the end of the day.
Yes.
But my choice, I feel like I can't have an abortion. I can't.
And I want to say just
So, nope, not stopping. I'm not stopping.
Okay,
I have to say.
just got to
I
say
gotta
it.
say it. Gotta say it.
But these lashes gotta go. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pull these off on
Take them off.
Y'all know I be real and raw, but these things is weighing me down.
Let me
baby.
say this.
All right, go ahead.
Let me say this to these two ladies. All right.
Ooh, I feel free.
Be free, girl.
So you're saying you're making a choice. So you telling me if you get married, both of y'all get married, Shania, D, y'all married, right? Whatever. You get pregnant, right? You know for a fact what you and your husband, if this is your husband, this ain't even somebody you was dealing with, and this is not even somebody you was just kicking it with. This just your husband. And you get pregnant. And you know, you already know what's up with him. Kids is a deal breaker, right? Hold on. Cut. I'm not done, but I see where you're going, and you can't beat one on me. So stop. I see it. I'm trying to tell y'all viewers, I see it. So
She's seeing y'all. Let's see what we
So-
saying. Let's see what she's saying.
y'all married. Y'all know how he feel about kids. Either he already got enough, or he don't want no more, or he maybe just don't want kids. Period. Y'all married and you get pregnant. I don't know what happened. Y'all was using protection. Y'all was using the birth control, Plan B condoms. So y'all was getting it in. Now you pregnant.
Okay.
You still making that choice by yourself? Yes or no?
First of all,
And you already know. Hold on. And you already know how you feel about kids. And he already told you his deal breaker in a divorce will be that. What y'all doing?
Well,
You see that? Yeah.
personally,
Y'all not marrying no man. No, that wasn't the question.
No man.
That wasn't the question.
I'll go. Me personally, in real life, I'm not marrying you if you don't want kids. But for the purpose of this scenario, I'm having that kid.
All right. So basically, you're saying you're okay with divorce.
that's what
That's
Are
what it comes to, yes. I mean, we're married, we're a family anyway, we're just adding one more to the family.
But you don't understand though. Like, that's really serious when it comes to marriage. Good thing nobody here is married right now. Hey, not saying that we ain't trying to get married, but
But that's why I wouldn't put myself
that's
personally in
very
that
deep when it
situation.
comes to a marriage.
Okay,
Because you
I
know,
want kids.
once somebody tell you in a marriage that they don't want that gets
Well,
very
first of all,
bad.
that should be talked about before you get married.
Exactly.
That's just.
But that's why I used the scenario and said, you already know what he wants. Didn't I say that?
Right.
I said that. I used that scenario.
Okay, so in that situation, why doesn't he have a vasectomy? Why did he get snipped?
That was not the question, boo.
But I'm asking.
That was not the question, boo.
That's a good question.
I would say what I got man that tells me, and I don't have any kids already, that he doesn't want any more kids. I'm sorry. I want to be fruitful and multiply. I want kids. We're not getting married if you don't want no more, or...
But ma'am, once again, that wasn't the question.
I don't care.
That wasn't the question, boo.
I don't care.
That wasn't the question.
I'm not done. First of all, he should have got a vasectomy if he didn't want no more kids, and he shouldn't be with me. Second of all, yes, I'm still going to have my child. Thank you.
Yes, because I'm going to let him know you might not want kids.
You got me there.
I want
Do what
kids.
you do.
Like I said, we're not getting married. What I look like married?
That wasn't the question, boo.
I want kids.
But I see what y'all did. I see what y'all did, but that wasn't the question.
But
we're going to jump into the viewers. We're going to jump into the viewers. He didn't get that
Off your situation,
too.
I knew how he felt before we got married, and he knew I wanted kids before we got married. Yes, I used protection with him to, satisfy him. But it still happened. I'm having this baby.
But that wasn't the question, bro. That wasn't the question, bro.
I have a question.
I'm still having a baby, regardless.
No, wait a minute. Let's look at it this way.
Oh well, I can find a new husband.
We're gonna look at it this way, because
don't run for her stage like they doing hard. All right.
No, I got a question there. So let's flip it this way. So why isn't he in the wrong? Because how is it that he's being selfish? Honestly, in my opinion, because he's making you choose whether you should have a baby or not, based on the fact that he don't want any more kids, but he didn't do anything to prevent that. He could have done that.
Yes, he did. What you mean? This man just used condoms and everything. I ain't being selfish. Girl, that man is not selfish. The word is divorce for you. Period.
Exactly. So, condoms pop, they rip anything. He knew this. He knew that those are not 100% foolproof. He should have got snip.
I said what I said and I meant what I meant. And then Gail's voice.
Right.
Yes.
Why he gotta go? Why y'all selfish? See, women are very selfish. Let me tell you why. Because these women just sat here and said that man should have got a vasectomy.
He should.
But this man was using condoms and everything. So he didn't do his job.
So we didn't do our job?
No, you didn't. You didn't do what he asked you to do, which is he didn't want no more kids.
In the story.
I didn't do what he asked me to do. I was taking birth control. I was going along with him using the condoms.
Ooh.
It still happened.
No, it didn't happen, and he made that clear when y'all got married. That's how we
Hell,
got
I
married.
couldn't even
So I
get the
guess we
5 year
should be
plan.
having
I
sex
couldn't get
then,
the
we have a
Miranda.
I mean, that's up to y'all. I gotta have.
So you telling me that because this man does not want any kids, that
respect it.
okay, I
I got this right here, Schneider. He also being very selfish because of the simple fact he basically making you choose either you gonna be in a relationship with me and not have kids and accept that I have kids and you can't have no more. That's selfish. You basically
She done went deep on some Lifetime movie.
Now wait, let me ask you this. So you don't feel like he's being selfish? He is making you choose between him and your marriage and the life of your child.
I still think he's being selfish. Yes, he is. And I do agree. If y'all were in a marriage and he states that he didn't want children, then you need to get a vasectomy, like a lot of men do, so that they won't have to worry about that between them and their wife.
Why is it always the woman? Why is it always
Because these women feel like they obligated. That's why.
Which women?
That's why.
No.
All right, we're going into the viewers.
Hold on. Which women? Because we cannot put every woman in one box.
Yeah, we can't put every woman in a box.
But we're gonna tune on into y'all viewers because as you can see, it's real round over here.
Anyway, hey everybody. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right now. All right, so hello, Dwayne.
cuz, but if you went, I was about to dig your
I
ass.
respect cuz if you want cuz, okay? Chop, chop.
All right.
Also
Now,
said, the fact is, regardless if you're ready or not, it's time to get ready. A child has been born. All that's not I'm not ready shit is selfish as fuck and not wanting to be involved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly what I said.
And your kid's life makes you a shit dad, and I don't know who disagrees. Experience says otherwise.
all right now.
I agree with you.
All right.
I agree with you,
Spoken.
honey. Who was that again?
Cuz, that was fun.
Cuz we on the same page, cuz.
All right, now look. Now, Miss Jamila Ford said,
Okay.
even if it is set in stone, a conversation can still be had to say, hey, I'm keeping the baby. Do you want to be in or out? Yes.
Yeah.
You won't
All
know.
right, Jamila, yeah.
You won't know what the other party wants to also do or what their intentions are without having a conversation. Yes. Thank you. That's what I was trying to articulate.
Thank you, Miss Ford.
Thank you, boo, for the comment.
And then she also said, well, then he should have got a vasectomy to make sure it didn't happen.
Facts.
And Tyrone also agreed with Miss Jamila. He said exactly.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And then she gonna come back. Miss Jamila come back and said, yes, he shouldn't have left any room for error. Hold on, my comments.
Facts.
A vasectomy, boo.
Crossed all the P's and Q's or however it go.
Yes.
Shouldn't did it.
Y'all want these men to cut off.
Well, they tell women to get their tubes
Too
tied.
tied. Tie your tubes tied.
Y'all plan B.
Exactly.
I don't know. Can't really speak on that. I know somebody. Look, wait.
And Miss Jamila also said he's being very selfish because a condom is not 100%. Thank you.
Okay,
So
that's
he
what
took
this
that.
Jamila.
He took that chance laying down without a vasectomy.
Facts.
Thank you.
Facts.
Tyrone said it's called being a man and stepping up to the plate against all odds.
Facts.
All in capital.
Capital N.
Now that I
and
can agree with.
N. Okay.
Because you can make that choice, cuz, to step up regardless of the matter. So that is something that I agree with.
Like I said, you are a coward.
You can make that
in other words.
choice. Even if you say, even if the man says, excuse me, that he's not ready or don't want to be a father at the time, he can still make it his obligation. I'm trying to think of my words. He can still make it his obligation to still be there. So
He
that was right. That was right.
Yes, like I said, cuz coward in other words.
And I
without
will
being
say
respectful.
also too, a lot of times when the man does see that child that he didn't want in the beginning, it changes him. When that child is born, it changes his opinion. A lot of times. I've seen personally. I don't know about everybody, but a lot of times it
I
changes.
can't say.
I can't say either. I ain't been in the situation.
Well, I'm just saying, from what I've
I
seen,
mean, I've seen
But I
men that
understand
do
what
get
you're saying.
happy once the baby's on the way.
But you
I
just
can't-
said you ain't
I
saying.
can't say like
We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this.
No, I'm saying
Back
I
to the
can't
comments.
say
We ain't doing this.
in a lot
We ain't
of
doing this.
situations because I
We ain't
don't know
doing this.
everybody's situation.
We ain't doing this.
So I can't
We
say
ain't doing
it's
this.
a lot. I can't say it's a lot. I only know a few people.
And guys, we just
And Miss India said, "Hey, ladies, also."
Hey, girl.
Hey guys, I love you.
This is a serious conversation,
Hey,
but we
babe.
are laughing at the moment because, but this is very
Is that
serious.
murder?
And I
Murder.
and I just want to say that, like Miss Shania said, no decision is easy. And just because I stand firm on what I'm saying does not mean that I didn't go through so many trains of thoughts and so many emotions or whatever it is. So don't take it lightly.
Tyrone just said, okay, well, I hit up this child support and see if she can help inspire you to be ready.
Hey, who you telling?
I'm not speaking
Who
on
you
that.
telling? Cause she owned it. She owned it. She is definitely owned it.
Again, I'm going to say I respect everyone's decision. There's no.
No, she don't, y'all.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can't judge you for what you choose.
Yes.
I'm just playing. She do, but me, y'all men, I got y'all.
I don't have to tell you. Oh, they laughing. They laughing.
That's that song, you know that.
So, hello to
The question was, I'm laughing at what I just seen.
Okay, we're gonna move forward.
No, I'm laughing at what I just seen. I see you. You're cute. You're real cute. You actually.
What did Tyrone say, Miss
You're real
Lee?
cute.
He said he gotta do something. I mean, some corner store J's or something.
Something. He gotta do more than that, okay? But I feel you, cuz. But he gotta do more than that.
Bring some more. Bring some more corner store J's and see what's gonna happen.
Tony Wright said, if you're willing to fuck without a condom, you need to be ready for the responsibility.
Thank you, big bro. Exactly what I said.
Big murder has spoken.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes, exactly. Be a man. Don't be a coward. In other words, that I want to call you. Step up and take care of your responsibility.
All right, so they save the best for last. All right. So the question was, if you were pregnant and the child's father states that he does not want the child or isn't ready for kids, would you continue the pregnancy or end the pregnancy? And if you continue the pregnancy, is it his obligation to take care of the child? So for me, I just want to say, you need to watch who you're laying down making kids with, okay? No, seriously, all jokes aside. You need to watch who you're laying down making kids with, because y'all have to understand that is such a serious, deep matter. That is your child's lifeline on the line. All right? Mm-hmm. It's not a joke. It's not no games. All right? Please watch who you laying down, with, and try to protect yourself by any means, and watch who you laying down with. All right? Seriously, you're going to mess your child up. All right? I ain't gonna say that again. So, what I would do if I was pregnant, and the child's father tells me he's not ready for kids, or he doesn't want the child, all right? So I'm going to respect that, me personally. I'm going to think of not my feelings, and I'm honestly not even going to. Yes, I'm thinking of what the father is saying, but it's not really me choosing the father's answer over mine. It's the sake of my child. So if he tell me that, I'm going to look at that like a red flag, whoa, and I'm going to have to end my pregnancy, because I don't want my child to be left without that full-blown love. I don't want my child to have partial love and not all of them. I want my child to have love from the mother side and the father side. I want my child to be complete. I don't want my child growing up and seeing their friends, family, other students, other kids with, their mom and dad, or even if they're not still together in the same household. Even if they're not in the same household or still together, they're still co-parenting and they still have both parents. I don't want my child to just feel alone. Even though my child has my love, my family's love, so much love, a child can grow up and feel so incomplete without their other half. Because let's be honest, the father and the mother completes the child. That's just really the truth. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's true. The child needs both parents. So I would end my pregnancy, because right here, you just told me you're not ready or you don't want the child. And I don't want my child to grow up feeling unwanted. No matter how much love that I give them, I can't complete that side that they're missing from their father. So I have to go. I have to end the pregnancy to protect my child. This ain't got nothing to do with me. All right? I just don't want to see my child hurt. I don't want my child to grow up with the whats and whys. And it also could lead to where your child can grow up to either hate themselves and feel like they're not enough, or they can end up hating you, feeling like, why did you bring me into this world in this messed up situation? They might grow up to hate you, or they might grow up to love you and be like, damn, you was a strong ass parent. You handled this all along. You don't really know how they're going to grow up, and I just don't want to deal with the in-betweens, not knowing if I'm going to have to explain why your father wasn't here, why your father didn't want you, you seeing your other family, kids in the family, or your other friends grow up with both parents, and you're wondering, where's my dad, why I don't have dad, why I don't have that full love. I don't even think people understand. It's giving me chills right now. I don't ever want my child to feel like they're not loved all the way around. I don't ever want my child to feel incomplete. Oh, this is making me sad, y'all. But I don't ever want my child to feel like they're not fully loved or they're incomplete. So
I understand. We understand. We understand.
I respect that.
I agree with what you
Yeah,
said.
definitely.
Definitely.
excuse me, this conversation was really deep for me because me saying this, I really live by that. I really stand by that. So I don't ever want my child to feel incomplete or like they're not enough. So I would end a pregnancy. Sorry, y'all, got real and raw. I would end a pregnancy, and if being that I'm ending a pregnancy, I would just look at it like, when it's meant for me to, if I'm blessed with another child, or I would definitely, of course, watch who I'm having kids with. And, hopefully if I'm blessed with another child or a better man or a better situation, then my child will then be complete and I will continue the pregnancy. But this topic was so emotional to me because I actually live by that. Like, I protected myself this long and I do pretty well at it. But it will kill me if my child don't get that full blown love from both parents. Like, I wouldn't even know how to react to it, honestly, y'all. That's why I'm kind of stuck. Because people think like, or people might say, oh, she ended it because of the man. No, I'm really ended it because I want my child to have that full blown love. I don't ever want them to question themselves. Because you are enough and you matter.
Right.
And I don't want you to feel like you're less than.
Right.
So I would definitely end the pregnancy just to protect my child. This ain't got nothing to do with my feelings or the dad. Just to protect my child. And like I said, just watch who you lay down and have kids with. And I really got emotional, y'all, because my ass be like, in real life, panicking, and I be like, yo, like, Peach, I'm like that. I'm like, no, like, I gotta have the perfect father. Like, and pregnancy really makes me nervous, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I love what you're saying.
Yeah.
I respect
And she
that.
really does live by that.
What
I could,
she
I
does.
could
yeah,
She
that's
does.
why I got
She
emotional. So,
Yes.
it was
She
like,
does live by that.
I gotta have the perfect father. Not really perfect, but like I need to know that you love my child just as much as I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't stay together, I need to know that you're gonna be there 100%. I just don't want my child out here in this world wondering why me. Like, and I don't want them to feel like, damn, mama, you bring me into this messed up situation and now I'm not complete. Because people say like, oh, your child, they still gonna get love, but that's love for me. They're missing a whole nother part of them and they not getting that love.
That's deep.
That's
That's
definitely
deep.
I love
And
it.
I really respect that
Oh my
on a different
gosh.
level. And
Please let me see, baby.
you
I
know,
knew somebody would crown this
How do you
episode.
feel about the men though? Like if you do decide to keep it, do you feel the man is still responsible? How do you feel about that?
Right. The second part of the question. Well,
well, she said her answer
Yeah,
was
in my
she
case, it was
Yeah,
ending the pregnancy.
yeah,
So I really wouldn't
Yeah.
answer that.
Right.
Because I'm not going to keep
Yeah.
it. Because I'm not going to put my child through
You
that.
know what?
Yeah.
And I would say that, we all definitely have different opinions and views on things. But I really feel
Woo,
like
where's the
Tamika-
tequila or the blunt?
Whoa. A few weeks, let's tune back in, y'all.
Yes.
So Antonio.
No, back to what you were saying, Shania. That was really deep.
Okay. Woo. I feel like with Tamika, what you said, I feel like that was very selfless. Not selfish, selfless.
right.
Because, making that decision that was not chosen lightly.
Right.
And I think a lot of the times people look at it the gray area and not really the black and white,
Right.
like the well-being of the child versus your own opinion.
This is black. It's not great. It's a lot of things that go on
Right.
when you're making this decision whether to keep it or end it. None of it's easy.
It's not.
So we're not out here saying that my way is the right way or her way or whatever.
Right,
None
exactly.
of it's easy. There's a lot of stuff, as you can clearly see, that goes through a person's mind and everything when you're making these decisions.
Definitely. And I really wanted to say that I respected that because that takes a lot.
Yeah.
And that's very selfless that you thought of the well-being of your child and the whole bigger picture.
Yeah,
But some
I have
people
to.
don't.
I have to. Whew.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and tune back into the viewers here.
Let's tune back in.
Antonio Wright said, "A child is innocent to the sins of man, so you might not be ready, but let the child shine light into the darkness."
I love it.
Yeah, that was.
I love it, Tonio.
Me too.
Wow.
Can we heart that?
I love it. I love it. That was beautiful.
Can we?
We can
We'll
watch
do
it.
it,
Yes. Yeah. That was wonderful.
Miss Jamila said, "Yes, Qua. A lot of what you said
I know I'm just clearing my throat.
is very true. However, if half the women in the world ended their pregnancy because the father didn't want the child, a lot of us
That's how I ended it.
wouldn't be here today. Who's to say the father doesn't in the beginning say they want the child, and then when the baby gets here, they change their mind?"
That's a great question, Miss Jamila, because that happens quite often. And you're right. If a lot of women did end their pregnancy, a lot of us would not be here.
But that's where that
But,
choice
yeah,
comes into play. That hard decision,
Yeah.
that tough choice comes into play.
Mhm.
Whether you want to continue with your pregnancy or you want to end it. I definitely feel like every woman and man's choice is their own. What you choose is what you choose, and I can only respect it.
Because there's a lot of great people that's living today and been born because their mothers stuck in and had them. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
That's true.
Thank you, people.
And I just want to answer Jamila. So everything you just said was straight facts. But in my case, it wasn't for me or the father. It was for the sake of my child. Now, I do feel like if a man says that up front, or like you just said, hey, yeah, I want the child, and then when the baby get here, they switch up, that's on him. He missing out on a beautiful life. And that's an L that he got to take. Because that child is going to grow up to be everything he wished he could have been a part of. So,
Yes.
Wonderful. You said. Excuse me. Go ahead, Pete. Tell me.
Tyrone said, "Man, that has to be one of the hardest choices you can choose in life." I agree.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree. Definitely.
it is. It is. It is because, woo!
This is why tonight's topic is so deep. A lot of people don't talk about this because everyone has their own
And
opinion.
it causes a lot of
Yes.
chaos. It
Right.
does.
Yes, it do.
It does. And you know,
Especially if you have been through it and other people are saying stuff that they don't really understand about it. And it's a lot of stuff that goes on when you are making those decisions. And there is not like at all.
it's not an easy choice. It's very hard. A lot of thought process has to go into it. The bigger picture has to be thought about.
Yes.
I agree, baby.
Yes, exactly.
This conversation right here, for most people, can cause wars and
It can.
yeah.
And
I mean, I personally feel like it's your choice.
yeah.
Whether
Yeah,
whatever
it's
you,
your
it's your choice. I can't say you're right. I can't say you're wrong. You gotta do what you choose.
Yes.
Don't take it lightly, though. I will say that. Don't take it lightly. It's a very.
And I really don't think anybody takes it lightly.
I would hope.
I really can't. I don't know everyone, but I can't picture anyone whether they're choosing to pro-life or to end. I can't see anyone taking, whether they may seem like they take it lightly. I can't mentally. I don't see anyone taking that lightly. I don't think that's possible. But I mean, it might be. I really
There
don't.
might.
Yes.
Okay.
And Miss Jamila said, "It's great that y'all can have y'all's own opinions and respect each other, even if y'all don't agree."
Definitely.
Yes, Jamila, that's what we do
Yes.
on the raw. You know,
Yes, because I'm sitting up here pro-life, women all day, straight facts. I practice what I preach.
yeah.
We not gonna get her to tear up again. But
Oh no,
y'all
I'm not gonna tear
y'all
up.
heard her what she said she was in.
That was big for me.
Miss Shania over here stated that she would still have her baby because she doesn't believe in ending a pregnancy, but she would still like to have a conversation with her partner. And Miss D said it's up to you, basically, right? It's your choice.
She said it's her choice.
Yeah.
If she'll talk to them, even though she's
Yeah.
making that choice.
So you
Yeah.
right, Miss Ford.
So we do appreciate that, Jamila, because it's not easy. Honestly, this was, I think, the third, but this was the deepest one. But like we done had some deep topics on here, and a lot of the things that we talk about are not easy to talk about, especially us putting ourselves out here on a platform with our personal feelings and personal business, and putting it out there so everyone else can feel comfortable and speak on it, and possibly it can help heal them, or they can speak on something that was very sacred to them that they didn't want to put out there. And that's what we're here for. We want everybody to be comfortable, no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone, and we want to give more love and support. So we definitely want everybody's voice to be heard. And we love all the viewers and supporters who let their voice be heard tonight. We really love y'all and appreciate y'all.
Yes, this is definitely not just your average show. This is us really giving it to you guys raw and really trying to build men and women up, giving them a voice. Like, this is not just, this is deeper than just a show. Definitely.
Yeah, it's very deeper than just a show. Like, I don't, we might have some new viewers on here who don't watch us every Saturday, and we do appreciate you too. But if everybody goes back to our 1 month show, we speak on how this started and what we want to do. And we just want to give something positive to the community and for everybody to let their voice be heard and speak on things that they're holding in. And we talk about everything, whether it's family, love, mental health, family laws, any type of laws, politics, whatever. We speak on it all. And not all the time are we going to be comfortable, but we have to respect each other's opinion, and we have to understand that everybody have different views in life, and everybody goes through different things.
We learn so much from each other.
Right. We do.
And you guys as well. We learn a lot. And that's
we do. We've been growing so much. And I'm pretty much sure that everyone on this platform has grown.
Definitely.
We've been going strong for 2 months now.
Right.
So we've grown tremendously from each show. And it's even things that we talked about, together that lifted us all up. So we love it.
Yes. And this is real, authentic here, okay? There's no faking, there's no joking. This is real and raw, as we named it.
Yes, and we live by that real and raw. Like they said, when we come on this platform, we actually do speak from the heart. We actually keep it real and raw, whether it's our personal business or whatever, even if we're ashamed of it, because that can bring somebody else up, and it's also still a judgment-free zone too. We also really live by that. We don't want negativity. It needs to be more positivity in this world. And anything you guys say might help one of us. It might help heal me or Miss Shania or any one of us on this platform. It might bring us up. It might make us look at things in a different light, or even help us on something personal that we're going through. Just your input or your opinion might help us through that situation as well. It's not only us helping y'all help us also.
Right. Yeah. And that's why we also, we open our inbox for anyone that needs to talk.
Yeah, we're
about
always
anything.
here.
We're always here. I don't care what time it is. Somebody, one of us is going to check it. Mm-hmm. And we keep everything confidential if you choose for it to be so, because we want to be there for you guys on a different level that you might not feel comfortable talking to your friends or family.
So some things it's not easy. And that's why we have these different topics every Saturday, and these different, everybody on here do not always agree. Sometimes we do, but it's very slight lately. We all agree. I mean, we all are totally different opinions.
We each had different.
And this topic was definitely hard for us.
Yes,
personally, and as far as socially, this topic was very hard for us. Definitely.
Yeah, it was.
And cuz we love you too. I saw you said we love you, cuz.
I love you too, cuz. I actually love everybody on here.
Yes,
we love y'all, and we really do appreciate y'all. And I do want to say, we do have some things, and yes, cuz we are going to be careful with the word raw. But everybody knows what raw stands for. Real ass women. That's what it stands for. Yes. So if you're doing it wrong, you might want to wrap it up. All right.
Not just for babies.
Be safe.
For the other stuff.
And be safe. All right. And I do want to say to everybody, we do have a lot coming up for y'all. As far as viewers' choice questions, we're going to do viewers' choice questions for another 2 weeks. So please inbox us any questions y'all have that y'all want us to speak on. If you do not want us to shout you out, we will not say your name because it might be something confidential, like Shania said.
Right.
Please send in your viewers' choice questions for the next 2 weeks. Also, we got our Just Kicking It Kickoff coming up.
Yes.
Our Just Kicking It Kickoff coming up for October. You need to watch the Halloween show to win either $50 cash, a night out on us, or a $50 gift card of your choice.
So
get y'all costumes together now.
We can't wait
All right.
to see these costumes. We
So-
celebrate Halloween with y'all too.
So, yes, we can't wait to see our costumes, and that's on the 31st, the Just Kicking It Kickoff giveaway.
Yes.
Send your viewers' choices for the next 2 weeks. Also, we're going to be hitting up a few ladies. We're going to choose the ladies of our choice. All right. And
I can't wait for this.
Yes, we will be sending out messages to the ladies that we choose. And we also want everybody to know, just because we send you a message, that doesn't mean you have to accept. We want people who feel comfortable on camera to join us for what we're about to do, okay?
Yes.
Also, we have something dropping for y'all that's big in December, but y'all gotta stay tuned.
Yes.
All right? So Kickin' Raw has a lot coming for y'all, and we have a lot coming for the community.
Yes.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna keep giving out positivity and love.
Trust me, we
And that's
ain't
it.
stopping. This ain't just a show, like you said. This is all about everything, okay?
It is. That's
Ain't no half stepping in the rock.
Right. We keep it raw. Not doing raw time.
I mean, well, some of us do it wrong.
But that's their business. That's their
No, I'm talking
business.
about some of us on this platform.
Well, clearly she got kids.
She wrong. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next Saturday at the same time, 10:30. Stay tuned. Send those viewers' choice questions. And also stay tuned for the Just Kicking It Kickoff.
Yes.
Ladies, we'll be hitting you guys up.
And we
Be
hope
expecting
that
a message. Be expecting us to send out that message on Tuesday for the ladies that we choose. And also December, we got some special plan for y'all.
But before
We love y'all.
we got stuff planned too. How's plan coming up? But
Yes, we do. And as we always say, ladies, have